Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host Chris Tyson. We're here with a review for Rite, which is a platforming game where you go through numerous amounts of levels to collect pieces and passing each level as you go along. You can see the first level here is a very simplistic, very nice, which is good. So this game, basically, if you collect this big key, it opens up the portal to the next level. But if you collect all these, it will give you the time of how long it took you to complete it. Now, I would say that the controls and animation is quite nice. The controls feel really slick and well done, which is something that I enjoy watching. As you can see, the best time is 20 seconds, and then you have the crown where you collect all the pieces in that particular level, and it opens it up. So basically the challenge is wall jumping, moving around, and there will be certain hazards as the levels get more and more complex. There is 160 of them, so it's pretty good value for money, and seeing it's going to be something like $10 Australian, I think it's well worth checking out this game and buying it. So I've had a bit of a mess around with this for a while, and what I like about it, the music is quite nice, the animations is very cute, quite on point for what they're trying to do with this type of game, and it feels it's a very well polished game. There are some platformers where the controls are not quite as good, or it feels like when you're failing, you know, it's when you make a mistake, it feels like that you've made the mistake, and it's not, you know, the controls are not as good, or there's something that's quite unfair about the game. But this is a game that doesn't make you feel like that. It's definitely a game where the controls are nicely polished, and you can zip through levels and things like that. And this is definitely perfect for something like the Nintendo Switch. It's definitely a pick-me-up game for a few minutes, or for a longer session if you like. And it is quite challenging, and it's sort of a good game where you want to keep pressing on and keep going with it. And with 160 levels too, there's a lot of content there for you to do. And even if you complete it, you can you know, speed run it, improve on your times and things like that, which is fantastic. And that's sort of the game that you know, I know a lot of people like. And of course there you can die as the hazards continue to build up over time. And you gotta just move around and think of different ways of completing the levels. But what I like is the well-polishedness of it. The animation is great, the controls are very slick. It's something that I normally look for in platforms. Especially if you're a Nintendo fan, you obviously have grown up on Mario games, so you're sort of well used to that type of gameplay. But you won't have any problems with this game. I think people will quite enjoy it for what it is, which is sort of running through levels, picking up the items, checking out what your best time run is, and stuff like that. So I've enjoyed this game quite a bit, and you can also complete the level without getting all the keys, all the little puzzle pieces. As for example, it doesn't show up the crown one, but it just shows off your normal one. As you can see, things start to get a little complex as time goes on. But yeah, I think overall the music is nice, the animation is quite cute, the controls are tight, and everything just feels like it gels really well. So I think Pond Games have done a really nice, nifty job of things. in terms of putting everything together, and it's definitely a game that people will enjoy. So, and that's it, that's right. It's a very simplistic game. You sort of instantly pick it up and you know what to expect from it. And I think that people will enjoy it. So that is the game Rite. It is coming out on the 23rd or the 25th, if I remember. It's coming out in the next week. So do check on your eShop to see how that, to check it out for a few bucks. And I think you folks will enjoy these little platform runner. So that's it for me, and I shall see you next time.